I'm not the fastest spoon in the egg and spoon race, but I'm not ball-tarded. You are, however, in for some fast-paced action. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back. I am now Platinum. I have been playing to see how I could get on and if I could unlock more cards. As far as I can see, there's only 4 new cards. I looked at the developer notes again on Steam and it said a few meaning 3, but there's actually 4. The Encyclopedia, the Decoy, the Ironworks, and then the last one is Gorham, wherever he's hiding. One of you did say in the comments, maybe that means Gollum, but no, it is Gorham, who moves and he sucks up damage, which would be a great counter to the Witches build, but no one appears to be playing them. So if we go for the match, or rank match, which is the main kind of playthrough, it has the characters here, and as another one of you have pointed out, they're all Roman names. I assume these are Roman emperors at some point, or big in Roman history, with the V as opposed to a U. So, the problem is, I mean, before it could be ridiculously hard, and it was good, because you can lose. Whereas now, it's ridiculously easy, and this is why it's going to be a fast-paced action game. So do not poke at me if I make mistakes, because I will. Right, let's start and let's put a house down. I should have done that first. And what I've been doing to race through to platinum level is I've just been upping the speed to the fastest speed available and trying to do it like that and seeing if it actually works. And if I'm honest, I win most matches without too much trouble. Even if I play terribly, even if I make mistakes from going fast, or even if I make mistakes from not being ball-tarded. Right, let's put this tea house down, and then it's just really houses after that, I suppose. The first level, quite often I've come first here, but not all the time. And it's about to actually counter my... I could have got 2 more houses down there. It's about to counter my narrative that it's very easy to play. I mean, no one had anything particularly special down there. They've started going for the barbers, but yeah. I guarantee you, though, the next few levels, we are going to breeze through without too much issue. So let's get rid of a house. And the build I've been playing, I've been ignoring dice and things like that. Suppose I could take an armory so I don't hemorrhage all my rerolls. I'm going to take a dojo as well. Already got an armory, so let's not go for that, and I'll take a tavern. I think I have 2 of those now. Right, okay, yeah, fine. And stick a tea house down. We kind of have to, really. It's tea houses, tea houses, tea houses until we can actually get some houses. It's not a problem because no one really has a kind of border with us at the moment. Let's get an ironworks down, and we have all the taverns, don't we? Right, I am going to need some housing building soon, otherwise I will be in a little bit of a pickle. Okay, I'm coming up to being a little bit of a pickle. Let's put a book there, and then we can start getting houses. There we go, first house down, and it's given me more tea houses. I should be swimming in cash by now with the taverns and with all the tea houses around. I should just be bouncing my balls everywhere and making loads of cash, but nope, obviously not. Let's go for a dojo next. And I think I've got my placement off somewhere, but doesn't matter. I think we'll probably come 4th here again, but this will be the last time I come 4th, I promise. Let's see what the other guys were doing. Yeah, much same as last level. Tea houses, houses, the odd monastery, and a barber shop or 2. Yep, fine. Okay, I'm going to lose now. It's going to prove a point to me. Seriously, I've played like 10 goes in a row and just won every time on the fast speed. So not going for either fortune teller or spacious house. I know they can be quite good. I'll take the apartment block for a late game thing. Barracks. This is hugely overpowered. So I'm definitely going for that. We have several taverns now, I believe. I could go for a second barracks and be the god king of one king is enough. Right, good. We started with a house. That's all we can ask for. And then we got a tea house down as well. So what I've noticed with the barracks, if we save up to get that, we should get that quite soon. Come on. Another bit of cash. The soldiers, they keep on pushing forward and they keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And they can really take over a map quite quickly just through their pushing forwards. Right, let's re-roll because none of this is any good. Let's get the tea house down. There we've got our ironworks. So that means we make extra money for every 2 soldiers we have. Look how I've spread out. Soldiers are just going crazy from the barracks now. If it wasn't a monetary consideration, I'd maybe pull another barracks down. In fact, maybe I will. I say the soldiers are going crazy, but what's happening? I'm getting pushed back, aren't I? Slowly but surely. Come on, give me the 500. Good. 2 lots of soldiers. That should start killing everybody. I'll be surprised if I don't come first here. Let's get a tea house down, and then it's kind of houses all the way, really. With maybe the odd tea house thrown in here or there. Grey is actually pushing back on me. That's hats off to him. It's nice to see that somebody's trying. He's not really got anything too special apart from a fair few houses. There you go. 127. Bish bash bosh. Done. And victory. 1 whole victory point there. Beautiful. Right, let's continue with whatever my mishmash of a build is. I'll take a book. I think that's our second book. We could take another barracks. That would... No. Maybe later on I will, but I really want to get some more in the way of economy going first. Lighthouse, that can be useful. I may stick the odd tower down here or there. So I've yet to see an enemy deploy a witch's house build. In fact, I've yet to see an enemy deploy much of any kind of build, really. They just seem passive almost. It's like they're not kind of trying. I think... with the last demo, it was... Right, I'm going to re-roll here. With the last demo, you were playing against other player builds, so it was actually human builds. And then there appeared to be some kind of consideration about what people actually put out. With the computer now, it just feels like they're pulling any old shit down, and... if they get lucky, maybe they'll win, but they don't really get lucky too often, aside from physical or geographical constraints, which I think I have on this map a bit. I've probably started with the smallest slip of land, but that's not a problem. We can expand rather quickly now. Let's put this here. Let's get another book out for the re-rolls. And then, I don't know, do I save for an apartment? Do I save for a barracks? Let's go for a barracks. There we go, got our swordsmen out. They're going to be running into people. And we can even stick a tall tower down there now. That's kind of central. Stick a dojo down. And the armories... Oh, did I just lose something? I feel I lost something there. I got a couple of cards back. Let's put a tavern down here. I'm doing shit, really. But even though I was doing shit, I came in second. And I was only 6 off first. And blue only won because... Well... I would say because we didn't have a border, but we did a bit. He only won because he had a bit more space than me to start off with, his more kind of rectangular. Anyway, another victory in this kind of speed run, I suppose. Speedy Gonzalez, underlay. Right, where were we? We were choosing something militia barracks, so this means our warriors will make money when they hit buildings. Let's get another tower. And let's re-roll past these. I have taken a jeweler before, but that's a bit expensive for the start. We still got a fair few re-rolls. So let's keep on going. And come on, give me something good. We've got towers now. I want a speedy one way. Let's take another ironworks. That'll be good, especially if we deploy loads of barracks. Right, where are we? What are we doing? We're going to be putting a tea house down to start off with, and I'm actually going to re-roll to try and get a house. Good, there's a house. And we got a book in there too. Right, where can I put this house? Let's put it over here. It does risk being destroyed though. Oh no, there's no gap there. That's not a gap, it's a diagonal gap. Right, let's talking more placing. This is a thing when you're playing on Speedy Gonzales mode. You do need to pay attention to what you're actually doing. Let's reroll. Nothing there is good. Okay, looks like we're going for economy a bit more. Let's put a house down here, get the population up. To hit the economy, there's the ironworks. And then we can do a tea house. Okay, we have loads of money. Now we can start going for the people. If we can get the people buildings, one house coming up. And another house coming up. It looks like it. It'd be nice to actually have a bomb here. Do some damage. Stick a tavern down there. Get my guys moving a bit faster. Oh, bollocks. He's jizzoed me. There's no way around that jizzo. But let's deploy the barracks. And in fact, fuck it, let's deploy a dojo. I'm running out of space to build here now. Let's put a book there. Let's demolish that book. And what am I going to have money left for that can make a change? Maybe I could get an apartment out. But without a bomb to bomb through that land, I was constrained there. And I came third. But, yeah, can I look at the map? But red did hem me in there. That's why I didn't do too well. And there was no way through there. I needed a bomb. Essentially, I was stuck to my kind of starting square. And red had a bigger starting square than me. But hey ho. I didn't say I won every match. I said I won every game. Let's get rid of a house. And where are we? How many towers did I actually have? Let's go down. Okay, we can take another small tower just so we don't spunk all the rerolls. We have plenty of time. I've not been going for casinos. It's all been about the ironworks. So I suppose there's a difference there. None of this business. Let's take a dojo, and a hunting lodge would be amazing if they have it, please. Do I need another ironworks? How many have I got? I have 1, 2... Okay, let's take another ironworks. That's really going to help our economy. The other thing I've been noticing when I've been playing, I've just been kind of subsisting off tea houses and ironworks. I haven't really needed to do anything spectacular with the economy. Plus, the other thing, I usually have the Pioneer's Lumberjack Hut, where you make 6 every hit on a tree. That's what really held me in good stead too. I only ever get 1 of those, but yeah, it's almost a license to print cash. Right, we kind of have to put an armory down here. Let's put a tavern down there. Let's get a tea house after this, and then we do need some people buildings. I think the barracks is going to be a detractor of our finances, so let's do a reroll to try and get some good old bog standard houses. We can get 2 of those down. Let's get the ironworks down. Oop. Why didn't that go down? I don't know. Let's get another tea house down as well. And then maybe we go for the dojo and then another ironworks. I think so. And then we're going to put a tavern down here. And I'm going to put a tower down because blue seems to be speeding his balls all over the shop. We're ready for another dojo. Oh, we weren't quite ready for another dojo. And then maybe a tall tower. Yeah, fuck it, I'm putting that there, and let's get a book out for these rerolls. A lighthouse could be good, but I don't think we hugely need that at the moment. So I'm going to get a couple of barracks out. That's good, and if I get the militia barracks, we'll be printing cash because our swordsmen will be hitting things as well. And I was close to an apartment block, but not quite there. It's going to make me fucking lose, isn't it? Just to show me up for being so cocky about the ability to win. That's only half a life. Okay, we can do... we can do this. I'm sure we can do this. Let's trash the tea houses. We have a bucket load of economy buildings now. So this is one of the new ones, the decoy. I'll take it for a bit of fun. Why not? It doesn't really matter. I have no specific build in mind. We got loads of ironworks, so that can fuck off. Do we have many monasteries? Do we have any monasteries? No, we don't. I'm going to take a monastery then. And then a condominium for a late game thing. Yeah, sure. Why not? maybe it has got harder. This is only my second. This is only my second game in platinum level. The first one was relatively easy. Right, I think I can get away with a dojo, and then I need to start worrying about economy buildings. Ray is going to be pushing up into our shit quite quickly, so I do need to get something going. I don't have a bomb either, do I? That's kind of holding me back as well. The inability to sculpt the land. Right, if I put this down, that means our ironworks are going to be making more money. If I stick a book over here, that's going to do something, maybe, possibly. I don't know. And then maybe I could pull a tower over there. I do think it's reroll time though, because all those buildings are too expensive. Let's get this up and going, and let's get more houses. We are lacking in population here, and maybe even another dojo. Blue is pushing up on us too. Let's pull a tavern down here, get our guys moving faster. Let's pull a tea house down here, because why not? Let's stick another tea house, and then if that fecking caravan wasn't there, we could have stuck another tea house down. I think it's barracks time. Yep, let's release the swordsmen and hope that they do some good damage. I'm not actually watching them, but if you watch them, once they hit a farmland, they keep on pushing down a bit. Let's release a decoy as well, just to piss with people. If I get a lighthouse, it does absolutely fuck all, because I have no towers down. Militia barracks, that'll help with money, but I've only got 30 seconds left, so it has to be an apartment block for that last minute push. Maybe a condominium, baby, if I get to 1,300, which I'm not going. Ooh, 14 off. There you go. And that was me playing on fast level. Nobody's got anything special though. It's just houses and tea houses with the odd maybe armory or whatever thrown in. There's nothing amazing. I mean, a fountain. Who plays a fucking fountain? Nobody. Maybe it is the case that it's still awaiting kind of player input and player builds and their upload, and then it will change it. Right, let's reroll 4. I think we only had one tall tower, so let's get a second there. There's that bomb I wanted. Beautiful. And then we have the big dude. Let's go for Orbdin, which is... or should I? When a villager hits it, becomes a swordsman for a while. Or there's this guy. I think Pelvati is new. So you get 10 guys and 1 crown per non-soldier. That could be quite good if I've got an apartment block and a condominium out at the same time. Right, good. Let's get started. We can bomb that land eventually. And of course, we're playing on fast speed, so let's speed it up. And we are off to the races. There you go. Second house already. I think I need to re-roll. There's not too much good here. That bomb is definitely good, as is another tea house to get me some cash. I need another reroll here. Good. We need the economy buildings out first. Let's get the ironworks. I could stick a book or monastery. It has to be a monastery, doesn't it? That's going to be the one that prints us some cash, and then maybe we'll stick the book down. I don't really want to be pulling too many books down. I want to be making the money and expanding the territory. Right, do I go for a tall tower just here? Yes, I do. And I'm going to stick a tavern here, get my balls moving faster. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's put a small tower up there. Fuck, I've got loads of money. Let's get this armory out. That's going to make a difference. Do the tea house. Let's get another tavern, get our guys going. It looks like it's second book time over there. Militia barracks, we've kind of got the money for it. So now we can do the barracks and make cash off that. We are going to be printing money soon, and we'll be able to afford the big buildings. And by the big buildings, I mean apartments and things like that. 300, 500, another 300. We're making money off these. Am I going to be able to afford the condominium as a last blast? Let's do it towards blue. Yes, we are. Can I get the apartment too? That would be heaven. There you go, apartment, and I should have won that. And I've won by quite a lot as well. 102 tiles I've beaten everyone by. Look, for all that time you got a large house, 2 small houses and a tea house. This guy who's playing with his bell, I'm not going to say it. He's playing with his bells. And yeah, a couple of tea houses, a house, and a large fucking I mean, what good's a large armory? Nothing. And this guy, a clothing store and a jizzo. I mean, really? And this is platinum level? Cheese and crackers. It's not hard. I don't know though. Maybe. Ooh, observatory for the range. That'll be good for my towers. Large armory, why not? Maybe in a few months' time when everyone else has been playing, then yeah, there'll be some decent builds that come back. What am I even looking for here? Let's get the dojo. Let's have a sip of tea before we start. Bollocks. Crap. An interesting one. Kind of has to be the house, really, doesn't it? Let's get started. And then a tavern, maybe, to get things sped up. Am I on the last level here? Because if I lose, I've lost. Yeah, I want to be a bit careful about what I'm doing. So let's get these tea houses. Let's get this ironworks. Let's get another ironworks. That makes the dojo and soldier houses profitable now. Or will be if we actually make enough money to get them out. Our balls are going everywhere. Let's do another tea house. And then I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? It's got to be a house, hasn't it? Let's put that over here. 200. Come on. We are... Oh, bollocks. Just as I was about to pull it down. That sound always pops off just as I'm about to pull it down. We are holding our land and we are pushing out into other people's land. Let's not waste money on that. Let's get another dojo. And then we kind of need to focus a bit more on economy somehow. So let's re-roll. Let's get another ironworks and then another tea house. And then... Oh, bollocks. Caravan. Oh, we destroyed it. A militia barracks would be good, but I'm going to take the monastery for now. Grey is starting to push on us from the sides. He has got his tall tower, whatever that is. All my balls seem to be over here. Okay, this is not how the game is supposed to be played, is it? Right, if everyone can just fuck off, I'm going to put a small tower down there. I'm going to stick a tavern just there. And then I'm going to bomb something. I'm going to bomb this bit of land here. And we can afford the militia barracks now. It may be a bit too little too late. Let's stick a book down. Stick a tall tower down maybe. A large armory, that would have done something. First, again, I don't feel I've played particularly spectacularly. I didn't have many great buildings. But look at everyone else. They had shit. There you go. Okay, this is the one I have to win. If I lose this next match, I've lost. And I've disproved my point that the game is easier. Good. 11 rerolls. We can get some good stuff. Let's start going for the barracks. Hunting lodge would be spectacular. Let's only do... it's going to be another barracks. We're going to be a barrack heavy person. Pioneer's hut. That's good. Pioneer's lumberjack would have been good, but oh well, here we are. Pioneer's hut, we'll take it. Let's get started. Let's speed things up, and it looks like we're on to a tea house next. Little to no choice in the matter there, followed by an ironworks, followed by a tavern, because yeah, we want to, I don't know, find some stuff. Let's just stick a couple of books over here to get them out of the way. I can't put the barracks down yet because that will just hemorrhage cash for me and I'll be stuck again. I can't really do much here. Maybe I'll do the dojo just as a kind of holdback thing. But if you look at Red, I've got like 4 buildings down. He's got 2 buildings down. I mean, how hard is it? It's not that hard, is it? Let's clear out some of this land. Again, all buildings are too expensive and I've still not got my economy up and going. I'm wasting a fair few re-rolls here. Right, there's some economy buildings and there's a house to get some normal balls to hit them. Or there was a house. We're losing 90 every 30 seconds. And what can we do now? Let's put a tavern down. That can go just there. We've got another ironworks to go down. Let's It's got another house to go down, and then maybe I will do a barracks. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's tower time, because we're not really making a huge amount of money here. Let's get a tea house down too. Good, there we go. Monastery. Kind of have to go for the monastery. Part of this play though, when you're using ironworks, you make more money from getting military units out. So you do want to get them out too. So in that light, I'm going to get the swordsman out. And I'm going to get an armory with the view to actually put a tower down at some point. And I suppose we'll put the tower down here and hope that that works. Was that first? There you go, 262, 100 above the next nearest person. Did anyone have anything good? Did they fuck? He had his twin towers, he had whatever this was, a theatre. They had like 4 buildings each. I mean, I appreciate the last demo could be a bit hard, but that was its beauty. You didn't always win. Whereas I have yet to lose one on the new demo. I really do hope that it's just waiting for input of players to actually... Victory! Waiting for input of players to give it the tang that the last demo had. Anyway, if you've made it this far, and it's not been that far this time, I imagine it's only like 20-30 minutes as opposed to an hour. Please hit that subscribe button, drop me a like, drop me a comment, let me know your experience on the new demo. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.